Hey everyone, I got to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth early. As a huge fan of the Final Fantasy series, I was so lucky to be invited to Square Enix's headquarters to check out the game. So thank you, Square Enix, for having this mega fan out to see Rebirth a little early. No, I did not go cosplaying my girl Tifa, but I had so much fun getting an early look at one of my most anticipated games of next year. So here are some cool things that stood out during my gameplay for my fellow Final Fantasy VII fans out there. The first demo I got to experience was the fated Mount Nibel mission, or Nibel, however you choose to pronounce it. A much younger Cloud and Sephiroth team up to investigate Mako and Materia, and you can play as Sephiroth! This was a big takeaway for me. His combat's super fast, his weapon Masamune has incredible range, and the combat has a really nice, satisfying feel to it. Now, getting a peek into Cloud's background is always welcome from a storytelling standpoint, same with Sephiroth's, but no spoilers out of me at this point. There were some really neat Materia combos to try out, and there are now team-up combo moves between characters. So let's talk combat for a moment. The ATB system from Remake is still there, and combat feels very familiar, and now we have synergy skills, which are combo moves between characters that you can do anytime you have a full ATB gauge bar, and synergy abilities, which are bigger, more powerful combo moves between characters that you can only do as characters' relationships progress and you fill the synergy gauge. Now, Sephiroth and Cloud had a really cool double helix move I got to try out, for example, and it was really cool. The second demo I got to check out was the open wilds of Junon. All I have to say is chocobos! Let's talk about chocobos. So first, you can finally ride chocobos in Rebirth instead of just using them to fast travel like you could in Remake, which makes sense since we are outside of Midgar in Rebirth. Yes, that is Red 13 riding a chocobo, which made me laugh. I love to see it. Also, you can pet the baby chocobo chicks. You should follow them, PS, because they will lead you to fast travel points and loot that your chocobo can sniff out and discover. So it's like hidden until you follow the baby chick. Speaking of loot, chocobos can kick boxes open, so you don't need to dismount to check out every bit of loot along your travels. Loot goblins like me rejoice. In this demo, I got to see Yuffie join up with the party and get into a boss fight that I'm willing to admit was pretty challenging, which I welcome. That's what I want out of these Final Fantasy games. Now, in this part of the demo, I also really got to play around with battle teams, which is a way for you to choose who you control in combat within your party. I did a Cloud Tifa Aerith team up or battle team and a Cloud Barrett Red 13 battle team, and both offered not only different playstyles, but new team up synergy abilities and skills as well. I also was told that the party members that you do not use in your battle team will still level up alongside the rest of your party. So swapping members in and out of your battle team as you progress through the game won't require tons of dedicated leveling time, which is nice. Overall, the music is great, the graphics are solid. I feel like Rebirth connects to Remake very well and feels like a continuation of the story despite the two games being almost 4 years apart. But Rebirth does include new and exciting features, characters, and locations that really do make it feel new. So familiar, yet new. I'm very excited to see more of the main story unfold when the full game is released in February of 2024. Yee! And I will definitely be streaming it in Tifa cosplay. Tifa's my favorite. That's all for now, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what game you are most excited to see that's coming out soon in the comments. Bye, friends.